My name's Matt Casey. I'm the Customer Operations Manager at Moonfruit. I look after all of the customer interaction teams, basically, that we have in the company. We create a bit of software which allows people to make their own websites. So if you're just a person that has no technical knowledge at all, you could log onto our website, get an account with us, and very easily build your own one. We used to measure customer satisfaction using Zendesk. So Zendesk have a fantastic tool for measuring how happy customers are once they've finished using you. And that was brilliant for us because it allowed us to track how well we were doing. But what we wanted to add into that was an ability to react during the lifetime of a ticket. The amount of feedback we've received has gone up. I think it's about 40%. It's a massive increase. So it's now quite rare for us not to get feedback from a ticket. At some stage, we will have some. One of the other reasons for that is actually the Customer Thermometer system of having the 4 buttons. I think we would never get before, when you just have yes and no. It's either yes or a no, so if you're indifferent, they don't say anything. But actually, to me, indifference is quite important as well. I think if we've only delivered a service that you found indifferent, I'd quite like to know that. We've gone up to a point now where it's more likely than not that we will get feedback from a customer we've dealt with, which is fantastic. Implementing Customer Thermometer was incredibly simple. There are a lot of the time, I think, with things like that, you can be a bit put off by the idea of doing it. Everyone we dealt with just dealt with stuff immediately. Nothing ever went wrong. If I asked for something, it happened, and setting it up was, from our side of things, involved pasting one bit of code into one email. It was the simplest thing in the world. Another thing that's been hugely beneficial, which we didn't have before and was actually one of the reasons I looked at Customer Thermometer in the first place, was the ability to set up alerts that go to someone else in response to a customer clicking red or amber. What we do is we set it up so our management team, they will receive an alert whenever a customer clicks on red or amber. And what that means is that they can just quickly get involved and check. It's not in a kind of big brother way where suddenly the person dealing with it is in trouble, but what happens is the manager can just go over and say, okay, this is happening, let me know what's going on, do you need any help, does someone else need to be involved? I would recommend Customer Thermometer to anyone who deals with customer service. I think if you're not using this, if you're not getting this feedback, you are making your job a million times harder than it needs to be. And I can't find a product that comes close to the service it offers.